Hello everyone, my name is Lee and welcome to True Happiness, the channel that is dedicated to helping you live the life that you're supposed to live in lasting, growing happiness. We're going to begin our journey by talking about definitions. Yes, definitions. Definitions that will clear the fog of failed philosophies of history's great thinkers and self-help gurus. Let's begin. Numero uno. What the fuck is happiness? What is it? What is this thing that we're all trying to pursue? Is it joy, a good mood, stimulation, success, power, meaning, purpose? Is it subjective? Can it be observed? If we don't know what it is, how can we possibly pursue it? Today's video is all about the real definition. But first, it's worth knowing exactly what we've been told so far. Let's start with a dictionary. Cambridge Dictionary says, happiness is the feeling of being happy. Oxford Dictionary says, happiness is a state of being happy. Merriam-Webster describes happiness as a state of well-being and contentment. Collins Dictionary says, someone who is happy has feelings of pleasure and pleasant experiences. Vocabulary.com says happiness is that feeling that comes over you when you know life is good and you can't help but smile. Okay, let's see what some historical figures have told us. Ancient Greek philosopher Socrates believed that happiness comes from psychic harmony. Aristotle saw happiness as living a good life and said, happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. Likewise, the Dalai Lama says happiness is the purpose of life. Not exactly definitions so far. Buddha, from around 560 BC, says that peace of mind is achieved by eliminating suffering. The hedonists, around 300 BC, saw happiness as a balance of pure pleasures over displeasures. The Stoics of the same period believed that virtue is sufficient for happiness. Jesus, according to the New Matthew Bible, said, happy are those who have not seen and yet believe. Thomas Aquinas, as well as many faithful, believe that happiness is being with God in heaven. The Yoga Sutras mention that happiness is an attitude. Patanjali wrote that supreme happiness is gained via contentment. Gandhi said, happiness is when you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Nietzsche described it as an ideal state of laziness. Kant said the satisfaction of all our inclinations. Sigmund Freud, the satisfaction of needs which have been dammed up to a high degree. Ayn Rand, the successful state of life. Clearing the fog? No. Okay, hang tight. Let's see what some modern-day self-help gurus have to say. Deepak Chopra says, happiness is the goal of all other goals. Just be happy. You find happiness by being who you really are. The key to happiness is to stop looking for it and to know that you already have it. Breaking free from the ego, the opposite of suffering. Dr. Wayne Dyer says love and being in the moment. Louise L. Hay says to live truly in the present moment. Dr. Phil says a feeling that comes from fulfilling your days with what matters to you, living authentically, working for what you want. It's a choice. Gretchen Rubin of the Happiness Project says, whatever you want it to be, so long as you have a good attitude. Sean Aker of the Happiness Advantage said, happiness is the precursor to success, not merely the result. Lucy Lane of the Little Book of Happiness, Simple Pleasures. Mark Manson of The Art of Not Giving a Fuck, a process of becoming your ideal self. It comes from solving problems. And from today's positive psychologists, we have Dr. Martin Seligman, Pleasure and Meaning, Sonia Lyubomirsky, Frequent Positive Emotions and Infrequent Negative Emotions, Tel Ben-Shahar, Mood and Satisfaction. And finally, Rhonda Byrne of The Secret writes that the secret to happiness is to just be and feel happy. Whoa, clear as mud? They can't all be right, yet they can all be wrong. It doesn't have to be this hard. All we need is one simple, practical definition. A definition that can be used to, 1, to evaluate our current level of happiness, and 2, as a guide to know exactly what to do to improve our happiness. And here it is. Happiness is a state of mind in which you have certainty of future pleasures. Or, put it simply, happiness is certainty of future pleasures. What does this mean? It means that you increase your happiness by increasing your certainty of having more and better pleasures in your future. What sort of pleasures? Look out for that in another video. In the meantime, here's food for thought. I want you to ask yourself this: what pleasures are ahead of me? Think about it carefully. Can you list them? This is going to take some time, some quiet time, but it will give you a good idea of how happy you actually are today. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button below. If you're intrigued and you want to know further information, you can buy my book called Are You Happy at my website. Links are in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all real soon. Ciao.